perspective, your take on sort of the changing nature of what defines a game. And as Laura said, obviously Minecraft is a great example of creation being a part of the game experience. Do the genres and types of games in this
allows for so many funny, frustrating, vulnerable, endearing, and frightening moments.
Fuck, this is so great.
It all stays true to what the original game established while deepening my understanding of her. Baker is no less fantastic as Joel, even though Part 2 is more focused on Ellie. He sells the weariness of a man who has taken so many lives to save his own and the lives of those he cares about, and made questionable moral decisions out of love.
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
There's also a great cast of supporting characters introduced, like Shannon Woodward's instantly charming Dina. I would be remiss if I didn't mention, though, in the most spoiler-free of terms, the incredible performance by Laura Bailey. Like so many of The Last of Us's characters, calling this new character purely good or evil would be reductive. Her motivations are just as legitimate and arguably noble as Joel's or Ellie's. Most of these actions revolve around the larger conflict between the warring groups in Seattle, where much of Part 2 takes place. The many characters you'll encounter here are one of the major ways in which Naughty Dog avoids the fatigue that set in for many with Uncharted 4's last act. Even though it's about 25 hours long, Part 2 never drags because there's always new voices to hear. The way stealth, action, and puzzle sequences play out remains very familiar. That said, Part 2 has taken major steps to add variety to avoid the repetition of the first game. And yeah, some of this sorta seems obvious in hindsight. Like, it's silly to think that adding a jump button in 2020 could feel fresh, but Ellie's athleticism most definitely proves to be key to keeping Part 2's combat encounters interesting and surprising over time. Whether you're going in loud or quiet, the scope of these battlefields is great. They take place in areas like multi-tiered shopping malls or fragmented skyscrapers that offer what feels like naturally complex puzzle boxes. There's always plenty of room to sneak around and pick off enemies one by one, or, as usually happened to me, plan to be stealthy but get caught and scramble to narrowly escape danger. Ellie's moves let you improvise to stay one step ahead of some significant
Sé que no es lo más sano, pero quiero estar despierto. Por cierto, va a estar Lynn de Persona 5, la cantante, para cantar. Y va a estar Nier Replicant. Ojo, Nier Replicant. Por cierto, seguramente entre este
to market, and Lisa and the teams at AMD, PC is kind of the ultimate democratized game creation platform, both because of its iteration and openness. I think all of that just builds an amazing, amazing future for gaming.
Well, what's so exciting about what you said, Phil, too, is that it's not just about super seasoned, experienced game developers and creators. It's about the community. Players are at the center, actually, of the industry and the experience far more than they have ever been. And it's just going to continue to go in that direction, which is just an incredibly exciting time, not only to be a game developer, but to be game players and game creators. It's so interesting.
And it's, one of the things that I think we're all seeing right now is the success of Among Us, right? A game that launched over 2 years ago. Cool team creating a very cool game, but kind of has found its time now with COVID and other things where it's now providing a service. Not that it didn't have players before, but you've really seen it. You've seen it come to the forefront on platforms and on PC really, and other platforms doing really well. And I think it's awesome for us that it is the players, Laura, as you say, that have the power. It's not about what launched today or what.
hills. Characteristic for the region, the oppressive thump of rain masks the terrifying noises of the infected that lurk outside. From the slight hum of a silenced pistol to the harrowing boom of a shotgun, from the guttural screams of the clickers to the muttered self-reflection of Ellie as she kills an enemy. Naughty Dog's post-pandemic world sounds alive. The Last of Us Part 2 is a masterpiece worthy of its predecessor. Taking strides forward in nearly every way, Ellie steps into the spotlight and carries the sequel in a manner that feels like the culmination of everything that's made Naughty Dog's blockbuster storytelling so memorable. It delivers a layered, emotionally shattering story on top of stealth and action gameplay that improves the first game's mechanics while integrating a bit more of Uncharted's greater mobility and action. But while Part 2 is a thrilling adventure, it still makes time for a stunning, nuanced exploration of the strength and fragility of the human spirit. The PlayStation 4 has one of its finest exclusives in one of the generation's best games. For more on The Last of Us Part 2, check out our original review of The Last of Us and its Left Behind expansion. And for everything else, stick with IGN.
I told you.
What's up, everyone? Sydney Goodman here, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Game Awards pre-show. And please allow me to be the first to thank you for setting down Cyberpunk for a few hours. As you can probably tell, the Game Awards are going to look a little different this year. Our venue may be smaller, but the show itself is as gigantic as ever. The awards and world premieres won't be changing, except I guess the only people clapping will be me and probably a few crew members. Going remote this year will bring us musical performances from London and Tokyo. And one positive of tonight's mostly digital gathering is we'll get to see more faces in the talented teams behind this year's outstanding nominated games. As for us here in the pre-show, we'll be spending the remaining minutes before the Game Awards kick off with brand new trailers, mercifully brief integrated marketing, and Lynn will be performing a song from Persona 5 Strikers. And best of all, the big reason we're all here, awards. Our first category tonight is Best Score in Music. It's a particularly strong contest this year with 5 standout nominees that could on their own represent the best of the generation. Here are the nominees for Best Score in Music. Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and The Last of Us Part 2. And the winner is Final Fantasy VII Remake.
今回この素晴らしい賞を受賞できて大変光栄です。このゲームをプレイしてくださった皆さん、音楽制作に参加してくれたサウンドチーム、そしてファイナルファンタジー7の原曲を作ってくれた上松さん、ありがとうございました。大変感謝しております。そして、もう一度このゲームを音楽に注目しながらプレイしていただけると大変嬉しいです。ありがとうございました。
As I said earlier, you'll be seeing a variety of different world premieres throughout this pre-show, but strangely enough, we've decided to show you our most important one first. Here it is.
Welcome to the Devolver Digital 2021 Game of the Year Award, sponsored by Devolver Digital. And now, your host, Devolver Digital soul, Nina Struthers.
Okay, shush it. So yeah, tonight we are here to celebrate this year's most memorable video games. Let's not overlook the unrelenting hype, not for this, but for next year's as yet to be released games coming at you hot from what many believe to be this industry's most ridiculously overrated publisher. While most of these games are months away from release, we at Devolver Digital are strong proponents of awards for awards' sake. And with that, the nominees for the Devolver Digital 2021 Game of the Year are
Shadow Warrior 3 by Flying Wild Hog, Olea by Skeleton Crew Studio, Card Shark by Nereal, Weird West by Wolfeye, Boomerang X by Dang.
And the winner is Loop Hero by developer 4 Quarters. Quarters couldn't be here with us this evening as Loop Hero was unannounced until, well, just now, really. Let's have a look at Loop Hero.
Your world has been cast into a dark spiral. Place enchanted cards along a harrowing loop. Summon monsters, build cathedrals, and remember your world. Scrounge for weapons, armor, and mystical items to level up your hero. Expand your camp, customize your card deck, and uncover secrets. Face the lich, break the spiral, and save your world. Loop Hero, coming in 2021.
Thank you, yes. Oh, hey, thank you. We'll see you next year, or whatever.
Every year, the Game Awards do our best to highlight new games from all sorts of developers, from AAA big shots like Devolver to smaller independent studios. Our next world premiere is the debut of a new game from Awaseb, a young studio started in New Caledonia. Enjoy.
Padahal pun tak ifedi saja sila. Kalau.
Macam di situ.
Honda lahir, Fanny più che
Les Piratoni?
Lapa-lapa iyai Nikodati. Dialah Eden.
This next award category is for one of gaming's most popular genres, action-adventure. The breadth of what is considered an action-adventure game also leads to this regularly being one of our most competitive categories. Incidentally, for the past 3 years, the Game Award winner for action-adventure has gone on to win Game of the Year, so this is a big one. Here are the nominees for Best Action-Adventure Game. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and The Last of Us Part 2. And the winner is The Last of Us Part 2.
Wow, we won! This is awesome. We want to thank the Game Awards for choosing us as the best action-adventure game. On behalf of the directors, which is myself, Anthony Newman, and Neil Druckmann, we want to thank the entire team at Naughty Dog who poured their heart and souls into this game. It's really their talent that immerses you in that world and really makes you feel like you're on this journey with Ellie. I want to thank Evan Wells, our president, also everyone at Sony and our partners for really helping us put this game together and get it out the door. And especially to our fans who supported us and really helped make this game something special. You guys make it worth it, so thank you again.
Congratulations once more to The Last of Us Part 2. We have many more awards coming up in the pre-show, but first, here's another trailer.
Hi everyone, I'm Connie. I'm the CEO and creative director of my games company called Yomai in beautiful Berlin. It was such an honor to be nominated for the Games for Impact category at last year's The Game Awards for our most important project today called Sea of Solitude. I'm very happy to announce that Sea of Solitude will be coming to Nintendo Switch this winter, but it's not just a port. We fully reworked the entire game. We're calling it the Director's Cut because it's a version that truly represents what I wanted to convey about the topics that are especially important in today's difficult times. We can't wait to share it with you. Until then, stay safe, enjoy the Game Awards, and see you soon.
My monsters.
The path is full of stone.
You know them too, don't you?
The river comforts me no more.
They're waiting for us to capsize, to drown.
Cold wind blows.
We'll face them. We'll chase them across the Sea of Solitude. We'll set sail and we won't stop until we reach safe harbor together.
some great world premieres already, but we recognize there may be some fans of elegant, shadow-based puzzle games who feel left out. Don't worry, we've got something for you too. From Focus Home Interactive, here is Shady Part of Me.
There once was a girl who was trapped in the dark, with naught but her shadow for company. A journey to escape she did embark, and her shadow followed distrustfully. Girl found no hope in light, but despair. Her shadow smiled. With me there is a way. Hand in hand, we break free from this nether. Step by step, we will rise together.
If you're just joining us now, welcome. We're in the middle of what has turned out to be a jam-packed pre-show for the Game Awards. We've just premiered 2 trailers back-to-back, and now we'd like to take a moment to announce the winners of 3 awards. First is Best Family Game, a category that did a lot of heavy lifting this year throughout the months of what seems like endless lockdown. When pools closed and Chuck E. Cheese went bankrupt, family games were always there. The nominees are Animal Crossing: New Horizons, Crash Bandicoot 4: It's About Time, Fall Guys: Ultimate Knockout, Mario Kart Live: Home Circuit, Minecraft Dungeons, and Paper Mario: The Origami King. And the winner is Animal Crossing: New Horizons. Next, I have the honor of awarding Best Community Support. This category debuted last year, and it represents the games that truly value their player base, demonstrated through communication and respect. Here are the nominees: Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Fall Guys: Ultimate Knockout, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, and Valorant. And the winner is Fall Guys: Ultimate Knockout. Finally, we get to acknowledge the winner for Best Debut Game. This, of course, goes to nominees that represent an independent studio's first ever release. It's an award for fresh perspectives, new ideas, and distinguished bravery. The nominees for Best Debut Game are Carrion, Mortal Shell, Phasmophobia, Raji: An Ancient Epic, and Roki. And the winner is Phasmophobia. That's 5 trophies down, and the Game Awards haven't even officially started yet. As the handy countdown timer says, we are minutes away, so I'd like to take a moment to let you know about a few ways you can interact with tonight's big show. All night long, fans will be predicting the winners on Twitch using a special voting extension powered by Verizon, 5G built for gamers. Lock in your picks throughout the night to see if you guess the right winner and whether you're watching on our official channel or from one of hundreds of co-streams. Mega Drops will be activated for Fortnite and Among Us. Over the last few days, fans have visited our The Game Awards TikTok channel and voted on which The Last of Us Part 2 team they support, Team Abby or Team Ellie. The votes are in, and Team Ellie won the vote. Thanks for your votes, and be sure to follow us on TikTok if you haven't yet to catch all our great gaming content. We polled Reddit's r/gaming community to see what their pick is for 2020's Game of the Year, and the winner is Ghost of Tsushima. As for the Game Award for Game of the Year, we obviously won't learn that until the end of the night. For now, we're about to take a super short break, but coming up on the other side, we've got winners for each of our esports awards, a Persona 5 Strikers performance, and of course, more world premieres.
Hey, thanks, Sydney. Listen, it's hard for me to believe that it was 27 years ago that my brother Robin and I watched players venture into the Ages of Mist for the first time. Anyway, today I am so excited to start a new chapter of Mist with the release of an entirely reconstructed VR version that's available now on the Oculus Quest platform. We've got something special for anyone who purchases Myst. They'll unlock a Myst-themed Oculus home environment. I'm so thrilled for you to experience Myst in VR, and thank you so much for your continued love and support.
Welcome back to the Game Awards pre-show. For the first time ever, I get to introduce a musical performance right here in the pre-show. And I'm not sure there could be anything better to jump off with. Performing Last Surprise from the Persona 5 Strikers soundtrack from Tokyo, Japan, here is Lynn featuring the Persona Band.
Game Awards. Are you ready? Me through, hold on, think again, don't you know what you're starting by? Show me, got that clue, how bad this we go, don't you know, no more. And as you look to the horizon, not that cloud, but it's stormy with its fortune call. So like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you, it's not white, your portal. You never see coming. You see that my mind is too fast for right. You're done like that. Time to teach you your last surprise. You think you got your game found out to a D, yet I'm 2 steps ahead, yeah. So step to my way, stand out. It's a drop, 1 step, and you're dead. Why just a equal second arrow, real blue sky, but the lightning spectacular streams up. It's not an accident that no one hears your cry until last friend seems to dissolve. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for right. You're done. I'm coming for you. My game's so weak, so fast, so fine. You're running like that. Let you fit in just in time. Oh, yeah.
At this year's TGS, Square Enix officially announced an update to 2010's Nier Replicant, the prequel to Nier Automata. The actual title of this remake was, of course, another sick joke from director Yoko Taro. But the Game Awards pre-show will never turn down a challenge. Tonight, I am both happy and unafraid to introduce the gameplay debut for Nier Replicant version 1.2247448739 ... It's been a special night already, and now I get to share with you another Game Awards first, the world premiere of a new band. You heard me correctly. They're playing their debut single, Follow Unfollow. Please welcome, for the first time ever, OFK.
Is it falling apart? Was it already broken? Am I back at the start? Can I let all the hope in? It's the glow on my phone from a brand new vibration, and the numbers alone in a new combination. Sorry for the follow, unfollow. I'll be on my best behavior by tomorrow.
That's a bop. Tonight's about celebrating all of 2020's best in the world of gaming, and that would be impossible without honoring esports' best talent, who despite everything, thrived and continued to entertain and inspire. Of the 30 different Game Awards categories, 5 are esports awards. We're about to announce each winner, but I may need to call in some help to get through them all. We'll see. Here we go. For Best Esports Game, the nominees are Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Fortnite, League of Legends, and Valorant. And the winner is League of Legends. For Best Esports Coach, the nominees are Krusty, Grabs, Rambo, Zepha, and Zonic. And the winner is Zonic. For Best Esports Event, the nominees are Blast Premier Spring 2020 European Finals, Call of Duty League Championship 2020, IEM Katowice 2020, League of Legends World Championship 2020, and Overwatch League Grand Finals 2020. And the winner is League of Legends World Championship 2020. Best Esports Host, the nominees are Dash, Golden Boy, Machine, Sheever, and Shocks. And the winner is Shocks. For Best Esports Team, the nominees are Dallas Empire, Damwon Gaming, G2 Esports, San Francisco Shock, and Team Secret. And the winner is G2 Esports. Congratulations to all of the winners. And now, to announce the winner of Best Esports Athlete, here's the host of ESPN's First Take and the new ESPN Plus show, Stephen A's World, Stephen A. Smith.
I know what y'all are thinking. Did they just bring Stephen A. Smith to the Game Awards in an effort to legitimize esports as something equal to athletic sports? Nah, that's not the point. They're doing their thing. When every major sports league in the nation shut down, esports just kept on going. With that being said, I'll say this much. All of the esports athletes nominated are without question more determined, more tenacious, and definitely win more than anybody on the Dallas Cowboys. Now for our nominees. Crim6, Showmaker, Kenyon, Shotzi, Zaiwu. And the winner is Showmaker.
일단 이런 상을 주신 거에 대해서 되게 영광스럽고 감사하게 생각하고 뭐 팬분들의 응원이나 진짜 선수들, 감독, 코치님 전부 다 노력해서 받았다고 생각하고 항상 열심히 하면서 살겠습니다. 감사합니다.
You can definitely sense it, right? The Game Awards are about to begin. Stephen A. Smith just handed out the final award of the pre-show. And now it's time for one. May need to call in some help to get through them all.